I went to University of North Texas. Go Mean Green! Woo! I put all my eggs in one basket. I only applied to UNT and luckily it worked out. I had 3 younger siblings, and so it wasn't too far from home. It was about 30 minutes away. So enough distance to give me my own life a little bit, but still be able to come back and see them grow up. And they have one of the best music programs ever. I had to make a vocal audition. I had to record myself singing in the choir room at Central. And it was like a video, and we had to make a DVD of it and mail it to them. And I had to write an essay talking about why I wanted to go there, why I thought I would be a good contribution to them, I guess. I don't know the right word to use there. I had to keep my grades up. I had to finish high school. And then just make sure I got the applications in on time. I did miss deadlines for scholarships, so I didn't get those. In my heart, I will keep a secret, foolish little secret hidden from the rest. In my dreams, you're my own, my very own, and I blanket you with love as I hold you to my chest. Lizzie, he's not yours. Lizzie, in his life, your part is very small. But if one day a toy should break, or maybe playing patty cake, you call me Mama by mistake. I won't mind at all. I took sign language and I loved that. I was in choir my whole time, and obviously I loved that. I really, really liked music history because it combined my 2 favorite things, which are music and history. So they have this thing called the Library Mall, and it's like right next to the library and between the Union building, like where everybody hangs out. It's just a big brick strip, and there's a fountain that's in it, 2 fountains. One that's a circle and one that's really long. And the long one has like streams going like this, and then the circle just has a fountain like the Friends opening. And you're not supposed to get in them. And so anytime there was a game and people would win, which didn't happen very often back then, happens more now. But anytime people would win, they would jump in the fountains and everybody would get in trouble. And then also this one guy put soap in the fountains all the time and kept getting busted for it. And there was a person who wore a flower pot on his head, always. Like even when he graduated, he had the pot on his head. And there was a person who dressed up like Spider-Man every day. For me, the hardest part about being in college was learning that it's different than high school. In middle school, of course, it's different than high school. High school is different than college. But I had a hard time adjusting to the fact that I was 100% in charge of my own learning. I didn't have teachers that were going to be like, make sure you turn this in, because they don't care, because they have a zillion students and they don't have time to learn my name. So I had to be on top of myself that way, and that's something that I struggled with a little bit. I ended up not passing math my first couple times, and it took meeting with the professor and going to office hours, which is like tutorials. I had to realize that it's okay to ask for help if you need it, and kind of figure out how to take control of my own learning that way. The best thing about being in college was probably getting to meet people from everywhere. Because I studied music, our program is internationally known at UNT, and so I have friends that live in England. I have friends that teach in South Korea. My friend Claire teaches in Thailand. Like pretty much any like state in the United States. If I needed to go anywhere, I could hit someone up and be like, "Hey, I'm here. Let's get coffee," and we would still be able to just like pick up where we left off. So I think probably the friends from everywhere would be my favorite part.
Hello.
Wait! Why is there no one in the seat? Isn't DeConti supposed to be in the seat?
What's a DeConti?
It's me. Hello, Hollywood. I'm DeConti Joe.
I'm Christian Hogan, and here's what's happening at HMS. Don't get stuck in black and white.
Share your code and turn on the color.
You have 3 more days to qualify by raising $50 or earn more color packets by raising as much money as you can.
Football spirit shirt orders are due August 28th.
You don't have to be a player to show your football spirit. See Coach Stitt for an order form.
National College Color Day is Wednesday. Represent your favorite school by wearing their colors or jerseys.
Scratch offs for fantastic prizes will be given away to the best dressed in each lunch.
Open house continues tonight.
Teams 8-1 and 8-2 are Wednesday, and teams 8-3 and 8-4 are Thursday.
The Fantasy Football Club draft takes place tomorrow after school in room 506.
The first NJHS meeting is tomorrow, either before at Hogwarts, Miss Nelson's room. And that's the news. Here's what else is happening at HMS.
Guys, Mr. Berube here. The counselors, Miss Holm, Miss Gibson, and myself, we're going to start giving you guys some things to think about from time to time. At least, hopefully, a couple a month. We'll come on. Maybe it'll be a short video clip, or maybe it'll be, a statement. And all we'd ask you guys to do is think about it. So today, I'm going to give you your first statement or something to think about. And here it goes. It goes something like this. You're not allowed to be proud of anything that you were born with. Tall, good looking, strong, smart, all of those things you're not allowed to be proud of. But the inverse then would also be true, that you're not allowed to be ashamed or embarrassed of anything that you were born with. So then the question is, well, what should I be proud of? Well, what I would say you should be proud of are the things that you pour your passion and your heart and your energy into. And so if you'll stop worrying about the things that you have little to no control over, and you think about the things that you can actually influence and control, it's the path towards true happiness. So again, you're not allowed to be proud of anything that you were born with. You got to get over yourself, right? But then you're not allowed to be embarrassed of anything either. And that's the message that I wanted to give you today. And I'd ask you to think about it. Maybe I'm on something, maybe I'm not. Think about it and you decide.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Ocampo.
I'm Brittany Mejia, social studies teacher.
And we are here to talk about auditions for our fall show, These Shining Lives.
Auditions are on Tuesday, September 3rd. Be sure to prepare a 30-second monologue, preferably dramatic.
And then on Wednesday, September 4th, is callbacks, which means if your name is on the callback list, you will come back, you will read from the script, and then we will cast the show from there. So we hope to see you there.